Hello everyone, welcome to my Teen Mom News channel. In today's video, you'll learn something you've never heard before, so don't skip a second and keep an eye on our channel. Please go ahead and hit the subscribe button, and give this video a like up, to get all the hottest updates, hottest moments, and hottest news from the 90-Day Fiancé world all in one place. 90-Day Fiancé star Jenny Slatten continues to share her struggles of adjusting to her husband, Sumit Singh's, family. She is trying hard to bond well with her in-laws and adjust to their home. However, the reality TV star's Sadhna seems to have a long list for her. The latter decided to make Jenny perform yoga to help her focus on her health. She decided to teach yoga for a healthier lifestyle. The TLC star feels her daughter-in-law should be active and not lazy. Hence, fans wonder whether Sadhna is forcing Jenny to be the perfect woman who is active and healthy. They feel she might have forgotten her age and raised her expectations too much. Do you think Sadhna is right? Should Jenny live a healthy life? 90-Day Fiancé, Sadhna stands up for Jenny in front of her family. Jenny and Sumit's mom, Sadhna, got off on the wrong foot. But things seem to be slowly falling in place. The 90-Day Fiancé stars are gradually getting on the same page. The former proved her love for Sumit during their journey. She left America and settled her life in India with her partner. The TLC star also tried very hard to convince Sumit's family and get their approval. Finally, Jenny and Sumit are living at her in-laws' home. However, Sumit's extended family still has some issues with his wife. Fans were shocked when Sumit's aunt threw tantrums because of Jenny's age. But they couldn't believe Sadhna's sudden change of heart. They noticed how she stood up for her daughter-in-law and supported her. They were glad the reality TV star finally accepted Jenny as a family member. The latest episode of 90-Day Fiancé brought viewers a moment that was both emotional and intense, as Sadhna made a bold stand for Jenny in front of her own family, creating one of the most talked about scenes of the season. The show has always been known for its drama, complex relationships, and cultural clashes, but this episode highlighted not just the tension between couples and families, but the moral courage and loyalty that can emerge even under the most stressful circumstances. Jenny, who has been navigating the challenges of an intercultural marriage, found herself at the center of scrutiny once again, facing judgment and criticism from Sadhna's family, who have often questioned the authenticity and intentions of her relationship. While viewers have seen countless confrontations, arguments, and misunderstandings on 90-Day Fiancé, this particular confrontation stood out because it was not driven by anger or impulsive reactions, but by a deliberate and heartfelt defense by Sadhna, who put her values and loyalty on display in a way that resonated with many fans. Throughout the episode, the tension was palpable as Sadhna's family expressed their reservations about Jenny, questioning her motives, her lifestyle, and her compatibility with Sadhna. The scene began with Jenny attempting to explain herself, but the words seemed to fall flat against the barrage of judgment and criticism. What made Sadhna's intervention so powerful was that she did not simply interrupt or dismiss the family, she addressed their concerns with clarity, empathy, and firmness. She acknowledged that her family had concerns, but she also made it clear that Jenny deserved respect, understanding, and a fair chance to be judged on her actions rather than assumptions. Sadhna's approach highlighted a rare and compelling dynamic on reality television, the balance between familial duty and personal loyalty. Many viewers have commented on social media that it is easy to take sides in reality TV conflicts, but standing up to one's own family, especially in a cultural context where family opinions are highly valued, requires courage and conviction. The moment also underscored a larger theme in 90-Day Fiancé, the clash between traditional expectations and modern relationships. Sadhna's family, rooted in cultural norms, initially struggled to reconcile Jenny's background, behavior, and approach to life with what they had envisioned for Sadhna. Jenny, on the other hand, represented a different world, a perspective that was foreign to them but increasingly familiar to Sadhna as she navigates her own life choices and autonomy. The confrontation did not devolve into the usual shouting match that viewers might expect. Instead, it was a carefully layered exchange, punctuated by emotional appeals, respectful yet firm corrections, and moments of reflection that revealed vulnerabilities on both sides. Sadhna's voice became the anchor of the scene, reminding her family that love and commitment are not bound by superficial markers or rigid expectations. This intervention also highlighted Jenny's growth and resilience. Over the course of the season, she has faced multiple hurdles, from skepticism about her intentions to questions about compatibility and lifestyle. While her personality and choices have sometimes been criticized, the support from Sadhna demonstrated the power of partnership in the face of adversity. Fans have responded enthusiastically to this episode, praising Sadhna for her integrity and her willingness to defend Jenny even when it might have been easier to remain silent. Social media posts and fan forums erupted with commentary about how refreshing it was to see such a strong demonstration of loyalty and moral courage, especially within the often chaotic and dramatic framework of reality television. Analysts of the show have pointed out that Sadhna's actions might have a lasting impact on her relationship with her family as well as with Jenny. By openly advocating for her partner, Sadhna has set a precedent for honest communication, accountability, and boundary setting within her family structure. This moment is likely to influence future episodes, shaping interactions, decision-making, and potentially even the trajectory of the relationship itself. The cultural context cannot be ignored in evaluating this scene. Sadhna's family comes from a background that values respect, hierarchy, and adherence to tradition. By standing up for Jenny, Sadhna was not merely defending a partner, she was challenging long-standing norms and demonstrating the evolution of her own beliefs and priorities. This moment resonates beyond the confines of reality television because it touches on universal themes: the negotiation between personal happiness and familial expectations, the courage required to speak up for those we care about, and the complex ways in which love intersects with social norms. Furthermore, the episode highlighted the importance of communication and understanding in intercultural relationships. Jenny, navigating an environment that is sometimes hostile or judgmental, was able to witness firsthand that support and advocacy can transform a challenging situation into an opportunity for growth and connection. Sadhna's actions underscored that advocacy does not always mean confrontation, it can mean setting boundaries, calmly presenting facts, and emphasizing empathy and respect. The production of the show also deserves mention, as the editing, pacing, and framing of the scene amplified the emotional impact without resorting to manufactured drama. The camera lingered on reactions, captured subtle expressions, and allowed viewers to feel the weight of the conversation. The combination of authentic emotion and careful storytelling made the scene memorable and meaningful, rather than simply dramatic for entertainment value. This episode may well be remembered as a turning point in the season, a moment when Sadhna's loyalty and courage took center stage and allowed Jenny to be seen and heard in a way that she had not previously experienced. It also opened up new avenues for conversation among viewers about family dynamics, cultural differences, and the importance of standing up for those we love, even when it is uncomfortable or challenging. The broader implications of this scene extend to how relationships are perceived on reality television. Too often, criticism and judgment overshadow genuine connection, but this episode offered a glimpse into what healthy support and advocacy look like in practice. It challenged viewers to reconsider their assumptions, to think critically about the role of family influence, and to appreciate the complexities of human relationships. Beyond the immediate drama, the episode also set the stage for ongoing discussions about trust, respect, and communication. By defending Jenny, Sadhna not only strengthened their bond but also created a model of behavior that others in similar situations can learn from. In a world where reality TV often rewards conflict and sensationalism, acts of courage and integrity shine brighter and leave a lasting impression. Fans who have followed the couple's journey from the beginning can now see a deeper layer of their relationship, one built not only on attraction or circumstance but on mutual respect, understanding, and the willingness to protect each other in difficult situations. The reaction from viewers has been overwhelmingly positive, with many praising Sadhna for showing strength and character that transcends the typical narrative of family versus partner conflict. Commentators have noted that such moments humanize reality TV participants and provide a more nuanced portrayal of relationships than the usual conflicts, arguments, and manipulations that dominate headlines. Sadhna's stand for Jenny also opens up important conversations about gender roles and expectations. In many cultures, women are expected to defer to family opinions, to avoid confrontation, or to prioritize family over partner. By choosing to advocate for Jenny, Sadhna subverted these expectations and demonstrated agency, assertiveness, and ethical commitment in a way that is both inspiring and relatable to many viewers. The episode ultimately leaves audiences with a sense of hope and validation. Despite the tensions and challenges, the couple's connection is strengthened by trust, empathy, and courage. Sadhna's willingness to defend Jenny reinforces the notion that love is not passive, it requires action, advocacy, and sometimes difficult conversations. As the season progresses, it will be interesting to see how this moment influences the couple's journey, the family's perspective, and the broader narrative of the show. The scene serves as a reminder that even within the highly produced and sometimes sensationalized world of reality television, authenticity and moral courage can shine through, leaving a lasting impact on both participants and viewers alike. 90-Day Fiancé, Sadhna helps Jenny do yoga. Jenny Slatten is trying to adjust to the new joint family system. She loved the freedom she had in her previous home. The TLC star's worst fear was to live with her Sadhna. Sumit wants Jenny to live happily with his family. He wants her to bond well with his parents. Fans feel the Singh family has been expecting too much from a woman in her 70s. Recently, Sumit and Jenny rocked their workout clothes to perform yoga. Sadhna made the duo drink a herbal drink before the session. Jenny shared her hilarious reaction to the drink. She didn't like the special kind of salt Indians use in their food. The 90-Day Fiancé celeb explained it smells like sulfur. Sadhna pushed Jenny to finish the drink. The latter didn't want to do yoga. She stated, "I don't have any problem pooping all by myself." Sadhna guided both Jenny and Sumit to perform laughing yoga. She corrected Slatten after pointing out that she wasn't laughing freely. However, the latter felt stupid and silly for laughing without a reason. They began enjoying the session after a few minutes. As per Access Hollywood, Sadhna also guided Jenny to strike a pose for a different form of yoga. She also pointed out that she was bending her hands properly. Jenny explained she couldn't bend it enough. Hence, Sumit explained that it is the reason she needs to do yoga. Fans were happy to see Sadhna's happy and cheerful side. They think she was doing the right thing, and Jenny should live a healthy life. Several fans loved the new bond between the two. Keep coming back to TV season and spoilers for more tea on Jenny and Sumit's lives. If you liked today's update, please like and share it with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe to our Teen Mom News channel so that you don't miss any new updates. If you are interested in any specific news or information, please let us know in the comments. We will try to provide the right information according to your needs. Stay tuned for the next update and take care of yourself. Thank you.